Hey, I'm Jay Frechette, and you're watching The Bulletin. This week, we look at some of our favorite community clips from the Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta, go inside 343 to discuss our new multiplayer game mode Strongholds, and check out fresh picks for the week. We are entering the final days of the Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta, and I, along with everyone at the studio, are loving the many videos you've been uploading. Let's take a look at some of our favorites.
Game over. 5 minutes remain. Our weapons at 30. Our weapons at 30.
It's pretty incredible how good you've gotten in just the short time since the beta is launched. For more clips, you should check out xboxclips.com and search for Halo 5 Guardians. By my last check, you have uploaded over 17,000 clips. All good things must come to an end though. January 19th will be the last day of the beta, and we hope you've had a blast. I know I have. From all of us at 343, thank you for playing and helping make Halo 5 Guardians great. The Halo Championship Series race continues as nearly 100 teams competed last weekend in the third HCS Online Cup, with CLG grabbing the first place spot with 550 points, Denial in second with 360 points, and Straight Rippin' coming in third with 240 points. Taking a look at the overall standings, CLG remains in first place, Denial has grabbed second, and Evil Geniuses dropped to third. There's still time left in Season 1, however, with many points still to be earned before the season finals in March at PAX East. The next HCS tournament will be taking place at Gamers for Giving in Ann Arbor, Michigan on February 21st and 22nd. This is a platinum event and the last chance teams will have to potentially earn 3,000 HCS points for first place. For the latest updates, standings, and schedule, make sure to check out halowaypoint.com/HCS. Last Friday, we introduced the Strongholds game type to the beta. This is a brand new objective mode where your team must capture and hold bases to gain points. To learn more about it, we recently caught up with Strongholds designers Max Grossman and Doug Barnes during a friendly game of foosball.
We wanted to make this as competitive of a Halo as possible. We want people to feel like they can master the game and win big or lose big and have a lot of excitement around that.
And so one of the really interesting things about Strongholds is that only one team is scoring at a time.
Your team scoring.
So when your team's in control and your team's scoring, you feel super amped up and like it's this really exciting moment. And then when your team's not in control, it's like you hit the panic button, like we gotta get back into this game.
Capture blue base.
So by having only one team scoring, you can have these blowout games where you have 100-0 be a score, and that's the way it goes. Like if you are doing really well, you win big. In that same vein, you also have the ability to stop the other team from scoring, so you can have these great comebacks.
Killing spree.
Another really interesting point of Strongholds is the capture times on the hills. We played around with how long it took to capture a base for months. And so we actually ended up with a pretty long capture time. It ends up being about 15 seconds right now. But if you have multiple players capturing the zone, you can actually capture it much faster.
All bases controlled.
As people have been playing more and more, they're learning a bunch of different strategies about Strongholds. Like when you first go into the mode, you immediately think that you're supposed to just go capture the Strongholds. But as people have been playing, they've been learning that that's not always the best way of winning, and that supporting your teammates from afar and from like good vantage points is actually super valuable to winning matches.
Juggling skill. Oh, full redemption.
Don't forget, you can participate in giving us feedback for Halo 5 Guardians by signing up for the Halo Community Feedback Program at Halo Waypoint. So, have you not watched Halo Nightfall yet because you don't own the Master Chief Collection? Well, have no fear because Nightfall is now available to purchase through the Halo channel. Just pop into the original section and you can start learning the origin story of Jameson Locke, who you may have heard has a little something to do in Halo 5 Guardians. And now, it's time for Fresh Picks, brought to you by America's Navy. The first 3 episodes of Red vs. Blue Season 12 are available right now in the featured section of the Halo channel. Rooster Teeth's seminal comedic machinima series based in the world of Halo is fun stuff. Plus, they've added some exclusive second stories for each episode, so you'll want to be sure to check it out. We'll have new episodes from Season 12 every week. We've also added a new episode of breaking down the map to the competitive section of the Halo channel. 343's community manager Bravo walks you through some tips and strategies for Truth, one of the new maps featured in the Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta. And you can now watch the finals from UGC St. Louis in the competitive section of the Halo channel. Teams battled for an $11,000 grand prize and 4,000 HCS points. There were some pretty big surprises here, you don't want to miss it. And that's it for us this week. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on the Bulletin.